Hello everyone, my name is Richard and today we'll be going over how to make a basic survival backpack. The first thing we need to go over is the type of backpack that you should choose for the environment that you are in. If you live in a moderately damp environment like I do down here in Florida, having a backpack such as this, which has a waterproof liner, or keeping everything in a plastic bag is highly suggested. If you live in a drier environment, this is not as necessary, but I still recommend keeping everything in plastic bags because it both allows you to keep everything neat and orderly and prevent your equipment from getting damaged from surprising weather. Secondly, we must talk about the top 10 essential things to have in your backpack for both basic comfort, survival, and safety. The first thing is navigation. This includes a compass along with a map and the optional inclusion of a GPS device. The second thing to have in your backpack is sun protection, this being sunscreen, protective lip balm, and a pair of sunglasses, preferably polarized. Thirdly, insulation is very important, especially in colder environments. This includes a pair of warm pants, a cold winter jacket, wool socks, a hat, and a good pair of boots, preferably waterproof and withstands light. The fourth thing is a form of light, which is either a headlamp or a normal flashlight along with extra batteries. The fifth thing is first aid, which is another very important thing to have in a survival backpack. Many first aid kits come with most of what you need in them, like this. This includes bandages of assorted sizes, and pain relief such as aspirin or ibuprofen, and antiseptics such as Neosporin or bacitracin, elastic arm wrap and gauze pads, sting relief for bug bites, and anti-itch cream. The sixth thing, and my personal favorite out of the list, is fire-making supplies such as matches, lighters, and strikers. When using a striker, however, it is necessary to bring something with you that lights very easy, such as char cloth. Many companies make pre-made tinder in the form of blocks, paste, etc. that work very well. The seventh thing is an assortment of tools. This includes a knife and or multi-tool, a multi-tool being something such as a Swiss Army knife or a Leatherman, a cook kit that works both over an alcohol stove and fire, though being able to only use it over fire is perfectly fine, repair supplies such as a needle and thread, duct tape, and, if you're legally allowed to, a form of firearm, which I will not go into that much detail about, but if you have more questions, simply searching up survival firearms that work best will get you plenty of results. Also, when it comes to knives, I recommend having a knife such as this. This is a Black Legion. When looking for knives, you want to look for something that has a nice straight blade, no serrations or anything. You want to make sure that the metal goes all the way into the handle and that everything's good like this. So, yeah, really highly recommend this knife. So, the eighth thing is nutrition, which basically means around a day's supply of food. But I always recommend having more. I also recommend having foods that are very high in calories for both their weight and size. This allows you to get the most food out of what you have in your backpack. The ninth thing, and what I feel is to be the most important thing, is a form of hydration. A typical person can only survive about 2 days without water. This is why, even if you're just taking a simple drive, you should always have water with you. For a survival backpack, however, hydration includes both the water you have on you and a way to purify water, such as water purification tablets, a water filtration system, or a way to boil water. The 10th thing is some sort of emergency shelter. This includes either a lightweight tent, a tarp, a bivy bag, a survival blanket, which is useful to have but I do not recommend using by itself, along with a rain jacket. Now, keep in mind that this is just a summary of the top 10 essential things to have in your backpack. You are always going to have more things, but this changes depending on the type of environment that you live in and personal taste. To conclude, thank you for listening to me today, taking some time out of your day to doing this. I hope I helped you in preparing for an emergency or survival situation.